Hello everybody and welcome back to 3-2 Brew. We are on for another testing with green-red Sorcery Ponza. Ooh, an interesting hand. I'm gonna have to ship this back, I think. Okay. Not a lot of action, but I will take it. I'm gonna bottom a Carclusion Forest. Got some land destruction, got a Hull Breach. Just in case they get something funky going on me. Might be able to hit it. We'll run this out. Let's see what they got for action over there. Personally interested. Flooded Strand. Okay. Let's thin the deck. Go grab a red source. Drop in a forest and pass. Be on our way. We can start stone raining next turn. We can pillage. Okay. Well. I know they can fetch a blue source. Or a white source with that flooded strand. I mean, I'm going to ship in stone rains. Alright, they want an impulse. That's fine with me. This could be blue-white stifle knot. This could be any number of things. Okay. Car wastes. Standstill. Tell me what we don't fear. And that is a standstill. I fear no god when it comes to standstill. They can continue to hit their land drops. But I'm going to continue to rain down pillages and random things as well. Wrath of God and swords go in there. We're a mana off from that. Red 1. Let's hit the island. I know that they got 7 cards in hand, but I'm just going to keep firing it off. Alright, that is not mana for days, which means we run out the Hungry Terrorvore. Probably gain 5 life here. Yes, sir. Hull Breach isn't doing a whole lot of action here. That's okay. That's a Magnivore. I'm going to filter and run it out. Hold on. What's going on here? Filter, go. Magnivore. Gonna attack with it, see if they want to swords it. Ooh, they didn't have a swords. Interesting. Clean up. Another mountain. Firebolt up top. Move to attack. Firebolt's a nice flashback, but it does more in the graveyard right now. There's their blue source. Okay. Another forest. And here, sadly no targets for Hull Breacher. For Hull Breach, sorry. Oh, GG's. Alright. Don't know exactly what they're doing over there. Looks like they had some Wrath of Gods. Probably just blue-white control. We're going to want to bring this in. Tempted on the Pyroclasms was blue-white standstill. I'm tempted on the Pyroclasms because their win con is like that. So I'm going to bring these in. Don't think this is an Oath matchup, but I think Hull Breach gets cut here. And I think 2 Oath of Druids as well. Let's see, anything else I want to bring in? Do I want to bring in the Baloths just for more action? So I don't think Oath's really going to pop off here. It just isn't an Oath matchup, and I think Baloth just has another hit for a card. If I'm wrong about Hull Breach, we have Burning Wishes in the sideboard. I guess if they have Graveyard Hate, they could pop it off, but I don't know what they're going to have out of their sideboard. All right, rampant growth with a magnivore and a pillage. I'm game for this. Pyroclasm here too. Pyroclasm's a late game kind of play. It's not one that you're gonna run out early against this deck. I forget the name of the card, but it's some kind of cycling card that just does work against us. Okay, dropping a treetop village tapped. Next turn we can rampant growth. Turn up to that, we can pillage. Island. They got like some kind of okay. Again, we are never ever scared of a standstill. We don't care. Doesn't matter to us. I fear no god. Gonna grab a forest. Well, that looks like a pillage target to me. What do you guys think? I personally think it does. If they counter, they counter. I don't really care. That's a mana leak. No, I will not pay. Just growing up my Magnivore. Nothing to see over here. Dust Bowl. That feeds my Terravore plan. I got lands for years over here. And another land. It's interesting. Yeah, I think I take a turn off here. And just rampant growth. Go and grab another forest. I would not be mad to see I'd love to see a Burning Wish right now. I could get Burning Wish and get a Wildfire. That could be really, really, really nasty against this deck. Impulse, Impulse. You know, I don't love the new Impulse art, but it's not terrible with the old frame. Some of the new art just doesn't look great with the old frame. I think it actually looks okay. I like having matching frames too. They're hitting their land drops. Good for them, good for them. Oh boy. I think that we drop in a wooded foothills. And we slam a Magnivore. And I just go and fetch. For a basic mountain. One to fire up the treetop village. I'm just gonna attack. They could Dust Bowl away my treetop village right now. Not super mad about that. Okay. I've ramped far enough. I'm not really that bummed about it. They got a swords for the Magnivore. They got a swords for the Magnivore. I'm just gonna fire this up again. Did they? Oh, they sacked their Mishra's factory. Very interesting. Okay. They got another one? No, sir, they do not. Well, I'm just going to continue to push damage. If they want to Dust Bowl away my treetop village, they can. Puts them behind on lands. Okay. I got a Reb, I got a Pyroclasm. Another factory from them. Very nice. Another treetop village from me. See if they want to Dust Bowl this one away too. Getting into a bit of the grindy piece here. I mean, I'm just waiting on the Terravore. No, I don't like what that's all about. There's too much card selection for them there. That to me warrants a red elemental blast. I think Factor Fiction is extremely powerful. Second Dust Bowl? I guess you want to see that? I don't really know. I'm going to fire up and just... This to me is no different than running at a wasteland here. They want to Dust Bowl this? No? Okay. I will fetch. I think I have one fetchable left. They have a post-combat Dust Bowl? Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's an interesting move. Let's see if I have any more fetchables. One left. Okay. Alright, we're just going to go up top of the firebolt. Okay. Keep it moving. Put that on the back burner. Hopefully they forget about it a bit. We'll put both of our lands up here. Both of our graveyards, I should say. Burning Wish here would be dirty. Let's see. I think Grizzly Fate's just better, right? I think it is. They counter the front side. I'm not too far away from the back side. Actually, I think I have the back side. Okay, they can mana leak it. Wildfire would have been good there, but again, it would have just got mana leaked regardless. Doesn't change anything. Flashback Grizzly Fate. Let's see if they have another counter for it. Yeah, Factor Fiction. Okay. Forget what I even gave him. I gave him a coastal tower. I think a standstill and something else. That's a wrath. It'd be like that sometimes. Treetop Village. Stone Rain. They have a mana leak. I can just... Huh. Okay. That's fair enough. Fair's response. I had that cast on me during this past league. Nasty card. Got caught me sleeping really, really badly. Spider Clouds maybe just aren't the right move here. Standstill. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just gonna continue to jam into it. I don't fear a standstill anymore. Gonna go after that. Mishra's Factory. I'm not gonna sit here and worry about a brainstorm. I don't got time for it. They're gonna Dust Bowl me? Okay. At some point here, I'm going to draw a Magnivore or a Terravore. Magnivore is just an absolute beast. If I can get that out and get that under the radar. But they do have 11 cards in their hand right now. And they've only used one swords. Another Standstill. I'm just going to let them keep drawing their deck. They got to go to discard. Let's see what they're discarding. Flooded Strand. Flooded Strand. I mean, I'm just gonna go right back at him. I don't care. This is what, 1, 2, 3, the third standstill. I'm just gonna keep going after him. They can do their big cycler too if they really want to. I don't care. Because I'm just gonna sweep it up with a pyroclasm probably. They're effectively at 4 too, because I have firebolt too. Okay. Well, this is the last one, so they gotta go to discard. See what they're gonna toss out here. Impulse and Foff. Crazy when you see a Foff getting discarded. Okay. Pass turn. I got Pyroclasm. I know they probably got some Cyclers sitting in their hand. Another Factory. And turn. Okay. Wish I had a... Wish Pyroblast stifled also. Is this it finally? Here we go. Finally, for the love of God, I've been waiting for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can hit me for 8 this turn. Next turn I can follow up with a Pyroclasm. Huh, I left an island up. That's weird. I mean, I'm going to Pyroclasm. Nothing's changed. Same as it ever was. We'll probably have a counterspell for it now. Okay, that takes 7. Oops, Pyroclasm. Let him draw, let him draw. Okay. Okay. Here's a question. Do I want to bait out another? Yeah, I think I do. Let's Pyroclasm again. Go after the Blue Blast. Wow. Kind of funny, actually. Uh, didn't expect that to happen. I'm representing lethal in the graveyard if this resolves. Okay. I mean, they can cycle again, but they're not going to get much of a cycle here. What are their 8 cards in hand? Played an island. All right, power up factory. Go to town, I guess. I mean, Magnivore here would just be crazy work. What'd they discard? One, two, three, 4, 5. Flashback? Alright, we're 1 off. Okay. Pass through. So 1 leak, 2 leak, 3 leak. I mean, they have to have another counterspell, right? Like, am I going crazy? I feel like they have to have a counterspell. Like a right? Because like there's like 12 cards left in their deck. Any action off the top here would be fantastic. A Dust Bowl is not action. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are you at? Don't I have another one of these in here? Here you are. Up top. I mean, no way this hits, right? I feel like they have to have a counterspell. Okay, cool. Get rid of a Moss Fire. Just take off their only source of action right here. They can Dust Bowl my Dust Bowl. Oh, crazy work. Oh, man. Land destruction's so bad in this format to fairies. The fairies response is just a common sight. That's crazy work. I mean, I got a ton of stuff here that can close the game out when they're at 2 life. I think they've cooked up most of my treetop villages. If not, yeah, they got all 4 of them. Don't think I have any factories in here. Just a casual burning wish off the top. They gotta have a counterspell, right? Prohibit. Wow. That's crazy. They only have 9 cards left in their deck. Oh, man. I'm so pissed if I can't close this game out. Just looking to make sure I don't have any firebolts hanging out here that I didn't see. If this factory goes coast to coast, you know what? Hats off to them. That's seriously sick if it does. How many cyclers do they play? Do they just like not? I've only seen one Decree of Justice. I'd be popping that off for the 4/4 Angels right now. Wow. That's a card. That's a counterspell. That's what I'm saying. They had to have one in there somewhere. They've seen so much of their deck and they have so much counter magic. I'd be a little bit more gobsmacked if they didn't have it. Okay, there we go. GG's. All right. On to the next game. No need for us to play that one out. Um, Slice and I think we continue on. I think. Did they play? No, they didn't play any hate for the. I'm just gonna go back with the same deck. I don't see this being much of a change. I mean, Pillage and Stone Rain aren't great here, but nothing in my sideboard because it's a wish board doesn't have a lot of run. So, I mean, I kind of like Dwell in the Past out of the side. Oath isn't going to do anything. Hull Breach has like no targets. So, I'll go on the play here. Um, Unfortunately, got a mulligan this one. All right, this is a keep. Bottom Carplusion Forest. Wish we had a Rampant Growth. Rampant Growth on the top here would be really nice. But we can go Herd. Magnivore? Herd? Maybe not. Not 100% sure. And we're getting kind of everything that we don't want at this moment. I mean, if they want to slam a Standstill here, they can. But it looks like they don't want to. Wow. No fetch lands in sight. Very sad for this Terravore. You know, the Terravores are my additions. Obviously, in a situation like this, they're kind of dookie. But I don't hate them. Okay. Hit me with the swords, that's fine. Interesting. Magnivore. Get in for 1. Terravore is not doing nothing for me. If these flooded strands pop off now, pop, I can Terravore. I just need them to put one of them into the bin. There we go. I mean, a 1/1's better than nothing. That's a factory, which is a bummer to see. Standstill. Okay. As a wise man once said, I ain't scared of no gosh darn standstill. Can't scare me away. Yeah, I'm just gonna double filter here. And I'm gonna flashback call the herd. Just bringing back the old Ellie boy. They want to counter this without a daze. Yeah, they're gonna need to crack it, which puts me into Terravore range. So their decision doesn't really matter to me. Did that first main, so I can now get in with Magnivore for 1. All right, all right. Our Terravores are up to 2s. Give me another standstill. Yeah, that's fine. I fear no god. Wow. What do I want to invest in here? I only got 5 mana. I feel like it's a call, right? I'm an idiot. I left no mana for such a stupid dummy. Mossfire Valley. It's completely slipped my mind for a moment there. Well, at least I didn't need to use it. Probably got a Wrath of God or something. In all honesty. I mean, this elephant token sticks around. Strong chance I just flashback call the herd and just continue to sit on Magnivore. They have 10 cards in hand though. Like they shouldn't have an issue getting out of this. But they had 2 standstills really early. It's a tough one. Nothing I can do about it. I guess they're not really using their graveyard that much. I can just leave mine up. Swords. Fair enough. Fair enough. Plains. Oh my god. They're just finding every single standstill in the deck. They're all stacked on top of each other. I'm going to drop in a Terravore. You can't play scared. You just can't. It's not. You're not going to benefit from it. You're going to lose. Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have attacked. Oops. Just clicking through. That would have never happened in person, but it is what it is. Now they can have a 4/4 factory if they really desired it. 9 cards in their hand. Our car wastes. Uh-oh. Actually, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on. My brain's not working too well right now. There we go. I hated the way that was forcing me to tap right there. Ugh. I'm just missing my land drops though. Impulse. There ain't no way you don't have a counterspell in your hand right now. You've seen 90 of your cards. You've literally seen half your deck. I'm about to say, I know you got a counterspell. Don't play me like that. I mean, we're looking low on resources. Like, we're kind of screwed. Wow. 5/5. It's going to be a tough one to fight through. I only got 1 more Terravore in the deck. Okay. Just going to keep on passing. Nothing I can do about it. I assume this deck just doesn't do well against blue-white control. I assume every single Ponza deck doesn't do well because they just have oodles and oodles and oodles of lands. And there ain't nothing we can do about it. I hate the way that interacts. I'm just going to pillage down one of their factories. It is a win con for them. Good God. The amount of like land protection that's in this format Hurts me. It's alright though. Magnivore's up to a 3-3. So they can pump 3, 4, 5. So I need to be at a 6. So I gotta draw quite a few cards here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not laying any blocks down. They can begin their beats. Very conclave. Replusion Forest isn't doing much for me here. But I do think what I will do is flashback call the herd. And just pass on through. Shrinks my Magnivore, but I don't really care. Just trying to get some bodies out here before this Mishra factory takes over. But they got Fairy Conclave. Off. Okay. Okay. And an Impulse. Yeah, I assume that this is a bad matchup for us. I'm actually surprised I took a game against them. To be honest with you. It looks like they just took them off some other resources they couldn't dig out of. I mean, we're going deep with them. We're at 24 life, but our resources are personally beginning to run low. Okay. Humility. I guess factories can pump each other. I didn't think about that. A Burning Wish here gets me... That can dig me into a Hull Breach. But that ain't gonna do nothing for me right now. They can pump it up to a 3-3. Fairy Conclave doesn't do much here. I don't want to run this Magnivore out. There's no point in doing so. I gain nothing from doing it. Just keep it passing. Lost Fire Valley. You get to see my ugly additional border. Card Trader bot didn't have anything proper. Ugh. That's alright though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and Pyroclasm. I have enough life to not have to worry about it a whole lot. Never thought about this with Humility. I mean, I'm gonna line up blocks here no matter what. Yeah, they can. Ooh, wait, what? Those are still 2/2s? Why? Why does that work? I'm actually like super befuddled at that. Is it because this is a state-based action prior to the Mishra's factory? I don't fully understand, to be honest with you. Okay. I mean, they're going to start bleeding me super, super fast here. I don't want to drop in my Magnivore quite yet. I really need to draw some action. I'm going to have to fetch out. Alright, yeah, GG's. We can't beat that. We're not going to have number stuff on board. Good games to my opponent. Nothing I can do about it. You know, we went 1-2 versus Blue-White Standstill, so hope everyone enjoyed watching and got some cool insight from this. So until next time, cheers.